don't know, man. Is he Jewish? It don't got nothing to do with it, but I'm just saying though, like.
This man may be even bad than Kanye. However, before 2 Grand Theft Auto 6, Bruce revealed further information about the streaming market. Recently, he was pouring some crazy tea while making comments about the MISC scenario. I had to prepare my cup, and I'm prepared to share it with you all. The fact that MSK has filed a defamation case against Emmy only serves to exacerbate the situation. If you watched my film about the whole thing, you would see that Emmy anticipated going to court since he doesn't genuinely care about making amends. It all comes down to looking like the victor. Additionally, I wanted to express my opinions about Bruce's presence in the streaming industry and the reasons. I believe it's simple to like him. That may sound glazing, but I promise to stop yapping. I'm the Hokrotes, as you already know. So let's get started. Comment on the algorithm. I realize I'm a little late in this, but I had to make a video because Bruce was just revealing some wild underscore. This is crazy, so I urge you all to pay attention to what Bruce is saying.
I just joined the org, right? You know, chat hates it. Some chatters love it. And then everything just starts coming out, like sexual assaults, all different type of things, bro. And I'm just like, oh wow, how did we get here? I kid you not, bro. I sent a text like, yo, I'm leaving. And that same night, I got swatted. Now, mind you, this is the first time ever something happened like this. Ever in my life. Ever, bro. Ever. The same night, bro.
He simply joined the organization. He says he's attempting to move away, but as soon as the evil stuff begins to emerge, he gets swatted. Big Brother is watching, gang, and I want to use this opportunity to fully explain why I believe Bruce is real. I understand that underscore may come across as arrogant, but show me another streamer who is as direct and honest about the profession as Bruce. Keep in mind that some guys actually quit mentioning him and saying his name. Even more bizarre is the fact that Miss continued to chat with underscore and stay out on stream after managing to evade accusations of SA cover-up. When you consider all of this bizarre stuff, such as how Bruce was treated like Voldemort, and how Misk maintained some sense of normalcy despite some of the most outrageous accusations ever made, it's quite encouraging to see that he can still speak openly about the strange things that are going on. And you know it's valued for a real man, so I hope he does. Particularly when your older brother is breathing down your neck.
Oh, I'm like, oh no, they 100% had something to do with it. Like 100, like that's just how I started thinking, and that's when I literally knew, oh, these are not the games that I want to play, bro. I'm too protected by God. Y'all can't, you know what I'm saying? Miskiff has always been, I don't know, like niggas was just like, it felt like a Get Out movie sometime, bro. And I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm just here to like tell y'all my experience from knowing people being around him. Like, it just felt like he just, I don't know, man.
I won't even lie, dude. It's frightening to compare it to Get Out because underscore let me explain. Get Out to you if you're not familiar with it. In essence, a black man receives an invitation to visit and stay at his white girlfriend's family home. However, it turns out that they are actually attempting to steal his body at a body auction. I believe the analogy is based on the industry's dual nature, whereby it poses as a friend or ally before revealing a darker side. That is really absurd if that is how you compare things. I also know that a lot of kids look up to these guys. This is wicked for show. Therefore, I hope that not just them, but the entire populace is becoming aware of this.
It's so serious when I say this. It was a party one time, right? And like, I was streaming. I was in the room streaming, so I you know, I don't really do the parties and shit like that. But when I got done streaming, I go outside, bro. This nigga Crazy Slick looked like he was chasing somebody around with his dick out, bro. Like, and I kid you not, gang. I'm not even joking. I'm not even trolling, bro. Like, I'm not even trolling. The nigga came out of the hot tub, no pants. Bro, I've never turned away. Bro, that shit is still engraved into my brain. That's when I knew something isn't.
This knowledge has left me speechless. As I mentioned earlier, I am aware that I am a little late for the celebration. Even though I saw this tape before I started creating this video, I'm still in shock after hearing it once more. Keep in mind that Misk is friends with Crazy Slick. Additionally, he has an SA allegation under his belt that was probabprobably covered up.
What you can deem of it, it's sexual harassment, whatever. At a low scale, it's not really a big deal. I don't think people really gave a shit and really cared.
Let me be clear though, the length of time this knowledge has been kept secret astounds me more, and I would cook Bruce, but on the down low. After learning that he was swatted, it appears that the same violence and intimidation used to prevent victims in the music industry are being applied here. Thus, everything about the scenario is really unhealthy. After all of this is said and done, hopefully we can have a meaningful discussion regarding the reasons for streamers' actions. Bro, you're just a streamer. You don't have to intimidate others. You don't have to move strangely. You are a person who just so happened to become well known. Many of these streamers are actually embarrassing themselves. Therefore, it's rather strange for you to try to frighten people by going around with all this authority. Does anyone else wonder how these individuals manage to sit by themselves after engaging in such behavior? Is it just me? However, Bruce wasn't merely sharing his expertise about mischief. Additionally, he discussed group dynamics, and I agreed with his points of view.
Let me tell you something, bro. What I knew from joining the org, nigga, groups never work. Let me tell you why. It's always some people in groups that don't really like each other, gang. And it's always, bro, I'm being serious. Like, boy bands always break up. It's always people that have tension in groups. Now, y'all say RDC. I'm just saying, from my experience, groups just, and from looking at other groups and knowing, like, you know what I'm saying? Groups, you have to drop your ego a lot, you know, for groups to work. And sometimes egos get in the way of things. Sometimes people only come together for money, you know, it pays the bills, so you gotta, it's like you forced type shit.
This viewpoint was simply quite pleasant, especially the part about how it's actually a game of egos and how organizations band together to pay the bills. First, the money. No, let's be honest. Streaming is now a source of income, therefore it is not surprising that people are prepared to make sacrifices, such as their own well-being and sanity, in order to have this bag. Additionally, it's evident that Underscore and DDG Jin have conflicting egos. However, it is the result of giving money and power to a group of adults. They are affected by it. In a field where you handle so much money and receive so much attention, not everyone is humble. Do me a favor and stay grounded. If you're aiming for greatness, more valuable than riches is your sanity. I discovered that—
No, this is dead ass a man child, bro. Like, this is like spoiled as a kid, got whatever he wanted, grown up to 30, and like just everybody has to act like his mom type of vibe. Like, I don't know. It's really sad, bro. He's not just a baby. He's 30 years old, gang.
That, in my opinion, sums up who he is. A kid of men. As Emmy mentioned, he filed a severe lawsuit. He acknowledged that he was controlling, which astounds me, and I don't even remember his disputing the accusations in the essay. He has only tried to win in every manner possible, and that is incredibly pathetic. However, from a typical Underscore viewpoint, I think this is all really strange. I know I'm going to come on here and claim to be the hood Socrates, but I'm only 18. Dude, I'm simply relaxing, dude. All I'm trying to do is enjoy myself. Additionally, I detest how content creation, something I'm very passionate about, has developed these overlapping drawbacks with the music industry. Knowing that this is both its and human nature makes me feel somewhat politicized. I also know that I'm an optimistic person, and that, despite the fact that there are some true, well-known devils, life's cycle is unavoidable, and that there are some cool, positive people who are probably grinding right now who will be up next. I honestly didn't have anything more to say. For more unsolicited opinions, I guess you should subscribe. May you be blessed. I'm going to leave this place. Oh, but one more thing. After this, you'll see a recognizable face on the channel, so pay attention. Farewell. Music, this is my You're Done For Me. I offer you to me. If you find me, girl, don't catch me. Call me what people say because I'm so young and competing in the race.